Alright, YouTube. Well, here I am out in the garden. It's Christmas, so Merry Christmas. I don't know if this will post on Christmas or not. Maybe. Because I'm not doing much but cooking and just kind of relaxing today. But I'm out here in the garden, and I'm harvesting some mustard green so I can cook them today. So I just wanted to get some video of me out here just kind of grabbing some stuff. I'm just going to harvest some of the outer leaves. When you're picking your greens, if you're not going to pick the whole plant, make sure you harvest the outer leaves as they grow from the middle. If you harvest that middle part, that's usually a wrap. And I'm not going to harvest too awful much of this, but I'm going to harvest enough of it because they do cook down to nothing. They cook down to absolutely nothing, but they're so fresh and so beautiful. And I left them so that I could pick them and grab them as fresh as possible from the garden. This one right here is the big boy. That one is growing so pretty. It's growing beautifully. And like I said, if you notice, when I picked that, I picked all on the outside. See the ones in the middle? I'll leave them so that I make sure that it'll continue to grow. And so that's what that's for. Turn around and grab some kale here. I didn't really. Oh, I'm losing my house shoe. Yeah, I'm outside my house shoes. That's me. I've destroyed every house shoe known to man because I won't stop being outside in them. I broke off a few collard leaves back here. I was kneeling down and broke those off. But anyway, I think I'm gonna get a little of this kale. I've never mixed greens and kale before, so hey, why not? I'm not gonna get too much kale because I got another recipe I want to use some kale in. Just gonna get a little, just a little, and then I'll take you guys in and show you how I cook my greens. It's really simple though. Get a couple of pieces of chard here. That one was already kind of broken off. You can see everything's doing lovely. Alright then, YouTube. Now, I got them all washed. I'm back in here at the sink. They're all washed already. Sandy's angry. You want some Swiss chard? No? You don't like Swiss chard. Let me get me a sack. Sandy. The greens are clean. I don't have to clean them again because I used to just have a sack handy for all the parts. I'm not going to put in my greens. Well, anything I'm going to put in the compost, and then I'll just take the sack out to the compost and dump it. But yeah, I got those greens all washed and everything. That's what I like about my own too. They're not extra dirty. Like the ones you get at the store. Now, going over here. Let's get some extra light here. I'm trying to do better about my lighting situation in this kitchen. So I only have one window, so it's a little dark, but you know, you make do. I broke the top got broken off of my thing, so I have to do like that. These are ham hocks, and what I did was I just I put them in the crock pot last night. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but excuse the horrible cats. They start playing and it becomes one thing after the next. But anyway, I boiled these in the crock pot for, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 hours. I had it on low. And I turned them off, and I come back this morning, and they've gotten tender. As you can see, this bone has fallen completely out. Now, what I do is, I take all this bone and skin and all this different stuff out of here because I don't necessarily want to have to eat my greens and then pick through bone and skin and gristle. I really just want the meat part, and you can see how tender they are. If I just pull that skin, it just comes right off. And I basically take everything out of here except for the parts that are meat. Ham hocks don't have much meat anyway, so this is kind of a meat part here. They really just have the pockets of meat, really. All the rest of it is pretty much fat and gristle. And you don't have to use ham hock if you don't want. I know a lot of people use turkey wings and things of that nature. Just use whatever you want, or you don't have to use this at all, really. You don't want. There's the two nice little chunks of meat there. This usually really draws the cats. They smell this meat and they freaking fly. See what I mean? See what I mean? But yeah, I just pretty much throw this stuff in a bowl. Like I said, I try to keep the meat and throw away everything else, because I don't really want to pick through. And see, a lot of times if you just grab that piece of meat, it'll come right off. Like right here, here's another little chunk of meat. Because they're so tender, because I boiled them ahead of time, those just usually come right apart. And I just do some of this ahead of time to save myself some time. All the rest of that stuff I don't want. Bone. You see when you pay for this, you really paying for bone, gristle. But you see how you just pull that and that nice chunk come out all on its own. Here's another little piece of meat here next to this bone. Get that out. And then I usually just kind of pull it apart a bit and make sure I'm not missing any. See, there's a nice piece there. Iris will probably benefit from some of this bone here. I'll be honest. I usually don't give her the fat and stuff. There are some feral cats outside. I'll be honest. I usually give them the fat. They look a little skinny. I think they could be fattened up. It's probably not the healthiest thing for them, but I don't cook this often. I haven't cooked greens in, oh God, I don't even know how long. But yeah, I don't. They don't get it often, but in the wintertime, I figure they could use the calories. If they're outside and it's cold. But anyway, what I'm going to do is You think they could use it? Anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take those and I'm gonna basically put the cam over here so you can see how I tear them up and throw them in the pot. And I'm just gonna cook mine in the crock pot. These are mustard greens, and it's only like 2 or 3 collard leaves. It won't take long for these to cook down or nothing. And a couple of that 1 or 2 Swiss chard leaves. Sandy, don't investigate. So yeah, I'm gonna speed this up and let you watch that. Okay. Top on. If I can pick it up. Ooh, this old top. I just need to get me another one. Okay, top on. And let that cook. I'll tell you that hog fat be sticky. Alright, YouTube. The greens are done. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, when you saw those ham hocks in there, that was a little water that I had boiled the ham hocks in. And I didn't pour that water out. It wasn't much water, only about 1 inch. I didn't pour that water out. I just put the greens in there on top of that. And that's that. And it's not much greens. Just enough for me. But I'm sure you can see that steam coming off of there. They're very, very hot. Now these I'm not going to try this hot because I will most definitely burn my tongue, my gizzards, and everything else. So, I'm going to come back when this is cooled off a little bit and then we'll have a taste. Alright, YouTube. So I got my greens here. But I can't eat them unless I put on my crystals. Now, I don't know what kind of hot sauce you all are eating. I guess eat whatever kind you like, but I have to have crystals. That's some good stuff. It's not that hot, but it has a really good flavor to it. I know when you go to New Orleans, you mostly see crystals. I mean, you see Tabasco too, but you see a lot of crystals in New Orleans, at least the restaurants I like. A little more of that in there. I like my crystals. So let's give this a taste. Let's see what it tastes like. It's really good. They're cooked perfect. They're not too salt. They're not too, mushy like, but they still have a nice texture. They're not tough either. The smoked ham hocks. It gives it that good flavor. That makes the cats want to investigate. And then you have the crystals. Really, to be honest, I can't really tell there's kale or chard in here. It tastes mostly like, but there was mostly mustard greens anyway. But you can't tell it has the other stuff in it. So yeah, it tastes great. I don't pick every single stem out of mine. I'm not anal about the stems. I actually kind of like the texture. So just having a little snack before I have to go back to cooking. So yeah, these were great. I would definitely continue to grow these because it was delicious. So, back to cooking. But that was the greens. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me in the comments, you know, what you might want to see. And I'll do my best to try to oblige. So, until the next time, see you later.